Giddy up and welcome you all to the Patti Serrano Business and Lifestyle Podcast. I'm Patti Serrano, and today I have Larry Lord, a Quartzsite, Arizona businessman we're going to check in with, and Dan Blank in our Desert Lifestyle section. Dan travels in his van, and he has the Dan Van channel on YouTube. So let's check in with both these guys and see what's happening out in Quartzsite, Arizona. So grateful that you took a couple minutes with me. So Larry, thank you so much.
And got out of the wind.
And got out of the cold and wind today. Oh, anyway, so you're in Quartzsite, but how long have you been here?
I've been here since I bought a building down here in 2019.
19, so about 6 years.
Yeah.
And why did you come to Quartzsite?
I bought a building. I had a 1031 exchange that I was looking for, and I found a building down here that was cheap. It used to be the old Beals outlet here in town next to Family Dollar.
Oh, okay.
Bought that, and then had tried to figure out how to make money with it, so we turned it into storage, and it's worked out pretty well.
Okay, so now the storage unit is what address?
That's at 510 East Main Street. That's in-store, secure self-storage. And we also have another location at 215 North Sun Valley over behind the Arco station on the east end of town.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, actually, I've been to both of them. In fact, when I first got here, I rented a unit.
I think
the
you
one,
did, yeah.
At Arco. Yeah. And then the other one now is, is that where the post office Ironwood is?
Yes.
Okay.
I rent a section of that to Ironwood Outpost, so they actually handle the doors a little bit for us, too.
You know what?
So
for me, I hope all you listeners from not even Quartzsite, but other places can see what Larry did. That was a really good business move. He got the building and then sublet it out, and I know exactly what you're talking about now, but I didn't know going into this interview what it was, so good job on that.
We actually had a casino in there at one time.
Oh.
It didn't work out, but that was 2 or 3 years ago. We actually had a casino in half the building, yeah.
And how did you get Arizona permits and all
that?
Yeah,
he's now in Havasu. He just didn't have enough business here to make it work, so they're in Havasu.
Wow. Okay, so you brought us up to date. You've got those two businesses going on in town, and we're going to talk a little bit about the chamber because actually my last video I was promoting the chamber, and everybody was really impressed with that. And Larry is Larry Lord of the, what is your title at the chamber?
I'm the president of the chamber.
He's the president of the chamber, so see how honored I am today to be sitting in his motorhome. And you know, it's a busy event, so to take the time out for me, it's like, this tells you who this guy is.
We've been trying a few days to get this together. This is the chance.
But we're doing it, and we're going to promote the Campapalooza here after this video. But I want to talk about, because this is a business show, I want to talk a little bit about so you bought the building, and how long ago was that?
That was 2019.
Okay, 6 years ago. And so what has happened since then? Was going to be a casino, and where is it today now?
Well, it took me about 1.5 years to get the storage actually in there, and then the casino wanted half of it. Well, after they moved out, I enlarged it. And at that time is when Ironwood Outpost moved in, and Ironwood Accounting, and then Sandy Tesseri also has an office there. So that front corner is rented, but the rest of that building is all climate-controlled storage. And then that filled up fairly quickly, and that's why we ended up building more over behind the Arco. So that's when the drive-up storage came in.
That has a little monthly little get-togethers there, like little cell
we try to do to help people clean out their units a little bit. I'm really not here for the money.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people have stuff in storage that they really don't need to be paying storage on. So my idea was to what we call a swap and sell.
Swap and sell.
People can just open up the door on their unit. They can sell right out of the unit, or they can put stuff out in the parking lot if they want.
Yeah.
But we try to do that once a month just to help people organize.
Yeah, I love that. I've been to it.
I kind of say either organize, accumulate, or eliminate.
Eliminate.
Are the three things that you want to do during our sales.
And I went to it, everybody, and I actually took the golf cart and drove around. It was a pretty kind of fun day. I got some stuff from some of these units, so check it out. Is that the first Saturday?
First Saturday of every month.
First Saturday of every month over there at the cellar. Now, okay, so we brought us up to date. Now, this property we're on, I heard, is this all your property here too?
Yes, it is.
What did you have intended for this?
Well, this particular property here, my foundation owns this.
Okay.
The Adobe, I purchased this because of the Adobe, then I put the cover on the Adobe. Then that little schoolhouse that's there was over on this next piece of property over, so I bought that property so I could get that schoolhouse. Nice. My plan here was I plan on relocating the chewing gum museum that we have here in town. Need to build the building for it, and also there was a plan, or is a plan. My foundation offices will be upstairs. My job skills training program will be on the north end of this building.
Oh, nice.
Going to put a car collection inside this building once we finish it. We had to for last year, I needed the roof up. We were
Oh
trying to
yeah.
get it up for Tamapalooza, so that's why this building isn't finished. And then small retail store up, two or three retail stores on Main Street, and then retail gift shop and office here in this.
Oh, nice.
So my goal is to rebuild the center of Quartzsite with this property.
In a good focal point, yeah.
Yeah, we since I've gotten here, the one thing that I've always told people is we have two exits that are 2 miles apart. We need to get people to go down Main Street. We can't let them get off the freeway and on the freeway at the same location.
Yeah.
So this is about as central as I could get, plus the historic factor and the camel core and all the stuff with the Hegley adobe. That all kind of ties it together.
Yeah.
When we bring the Gum Museum in, that's just weird enough that I can really promote that, and we can bring a lot of people to town with that. So this will be about, if and when I do it, this will be about a $3 million project when it's finished.
Very nice. Well, if you haven't driven by here, I know when I first got here, I saw the little corner, it was empty, and there's some metal camels over there, and then some big garages. If you've gone to Moon Mountain and Main Street, that's where we're at right now. And this is what Larry's talking about. He's going to, in the future, when the time's right, develop this corner. But as a historical standpoint, it sounds like coming off the freeway, it would be somewhere somebody would want to stop,
yes,
right?
And that was the focus of buying this property, was that adobe. That adobe, I wish it had been saved 20 years ago.
What a dream to, when I first got here, I didn't know who Larry was, but I do know now, and he is a mover and a shaker in this town. And watch out for the things that are coming, in his dreams that I've talked to him, and his vision, right?
We just try to give back to the town.
Yeah.
Is
that your last closing words for us?
I think that's it.
Okay.
That's really it. I'm just trying to do some good stuff for the town. We got a lot of good people here. It's a good town.
Yeah.
And we're just trying to do some good stuff.
That's great. Well, what an honor. Thank you so much, everybody, for staying tuned, and we'll see you on our next moment with him.
Thank you.
I'm real excited about the business tip of the week because I want to offer you a chance to get some consultation at absolutely no cost. I'm having these question and answer live streams on Fridays now, and you can come in if you're a startup or an existing business and ask me any questions to help you get started. Also, this week we're going to focus on that elevator pitch. When you're out there and you want to tell people just the right things, there's actually a template that I've written in my Build My Empire program that will help you pitch your product in front of other people. So now let's get into our desert lifestyle with Dan Blank. He's a van lifer and living a whole different type of life, but very happy. All right, so you're out in North La Posa. Now, let me ask you, I always like to ask people, why do you live this kind of lifestyle?
Well, basically, I like to tell people that I'm a full-time tourist and I love to travel.
There
And
you
this
go.
is a very economical way to do it.
Yeah, it is. And you've got a van, and we're not going to do so much of a tour of your van, but why did you choose a van over, let's say, an RV or a trailer?
Well, I didn't want to pull anything. The van gives me mobility.
That's great. And so you do it, your why is kind of because it's easier than other stuff and, that type of thing. Now, I always like to find out, what is your favorite thing about van lifing or nomading lifing? What is your favorite thing?
Just the beautiful sunsets and sunrises, the places I see, the traveling aspect. Like I said, I got in this lifestyle just to travel, and I want to do it economically, wisely. And I kid people, I tell everybody, hey, I don't have to worry about whether the bed in a hotel is good or bad because I brought my own bed with me.
That's right. So, is there any last comments before I say goodbye to you, Dan?
Well, Quartzsite's a great place to be. I mean, it's got hiking. I mean, you've got Q Mountain, Dome Rock, Palm Canyon, Crystal Hill. Quartzsite's the rock capital of the world. A lot of rock hounding goes on here. There's quartz. There's a reason it's named Quartzsite, for the quartz and various other rocks. You've got entertainment here. We've got Silly Owls, Outback Pizza, Beer Bellies. And when Cassandra Long Band's playing in either Silly Owls or Beer Bellies, I'm going to be there. They're my favorite band, the Cassandra Long Band. I love to dance, and besides the hiking. So the entertainment is good out here too. There's plenty of activities in Quartzsite, Arizona.
Well, that's great. Well, I am so excited about catching up with you. I've been wondering where you were for so many months, and I'm so glad that you came in with me today, Dan. And
Thank
thank
you.
you for sharing your experience as a full-time tourist, like you said. And I hope to run into you again when I get back to Quartzsite.
Absolutely. And thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
For sure.
Real fun time with both these gentlemen today, and thank you, Lime Events, for sponsoring this podcast. And you can always get some merch or gift ideas in the description. Also, I'd like to thank you for joining me this year on the 2026 Giddy Up year. I've got weekly podcasts, shorts on lifestyle and how to live to be 100, and the Friday live stream. So please subscribe, don't miss a thing, and we'll see you on the next episode.